If you're buying a coffee maker in 2026, this is the only guide you need. Based on deep research and real buyer feedback, here are the 8 best, from budget thermal drip to barista-grade espresso. Drip, single serve, all in one. There's a pick here for you. Links in the description. Let's get into it. Tier 1. Budget coffee makers. $50 to $100. Product number 1. BLACK+DECKER 12-cup thermal programmable for $62.99. The BLACK+DECKER 12-cup brings a thermal carafe to the entry tier, a feature most basic drip makers skip. Key specs: 12-cup stainless thermal carafe, 24-hour programmable delay, adjustable brew strength, vortex brewing for even saturation, dishwasher-safe filter basket, auto shutoff. Reviewers consistently report the stainless carafe holds coffee hot for hours without scorched bottom flavor. Here's what they don't tell you. Buyers flag the lid seal weakens with daily use, the carafe pours slowly unless tilted hard, and programming buttons are unintuitive. Best for budget upgraders wanting coffee that stays hot without a hot plate. Not for anyone wanting a full stainless build or fast pour speeds. Thermal carafe at the entry tier, a quiet upgrade. Product number 2. Cuisinart 14-cup PerfecTemp glass for $89.95. Cuisinart's 14-cup anchors this tier with 14 cups, PerfecTemp regulation, and decades of brand pedigree. Key specs: 14-cup glass carafe, 1 to 4 cup small batch mode, adjustable brew strength, brew pause for mid-cycle pours, 24-hour programmable delay, self-clean function, PerfecTemp 200 degrees Fahrenheit regulation. Reviewers note that PerfecTemp holds 200 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the brew, which keeps extraction consistent from the first cup to the 14th. The reality check. Buyers report the glass carafe is fragile, the hot plate scorches the pot after an hour, and the lid is hand wash only. Best for 4 or more person households wanting consistent extraction temperature across the whole pot. Not for anyone who hates glass carafes or households brewing under 4 cups daily. Largest capacity in this lineup by a meaningful margin. Tier 2. Mid-range coffee makers. $100 to $200. Product number 3. Keurig K-Classic Single Serve for $119.99. The K-Classic is the single-serve standard. Nearly every K-Cup household considers it first. Key specs: 3 brew sizes, 48-ounce removable reservoir for 4 cups before refill, K-Cup pod compatible including reusable filters, descale indicator light, brew in under a minute. Reviewers consistently report a hot start brew time under 60 seconds. Fastest morning machine in this entire lineup. Here's the catch. The descale schedule is aggressive. Every 3 months, or buyers report a plasticky flavor. K-Cups add up over time, and reviewers flag temperature tops out at 192 degrees Fahrenheit under extracting darker roasts. Best for solo brewers and roommate households. Not for environmentally conscious buyers or anyone drinking more than 2 cups daily. The single-serve standard for a reason. Product number 4. Ninja Specialty Coffee Maker for $149.99. Where the K-Classic restricts you to one style, the Ninja goes the other direction. 6 styles, 4 sizes. Key specs: 10-cup glass carafe, 6 brew styles, 4 sizes cup to carafe, fold-away milk frother, permanent gold tone filter, removable reservoir. Reviewers consistently report the specialty concentrate setting produces a strong shot that pairs cleanly with the built-in frother for homemade lattes. The downsides? Reviewers flag the frother is hand wash only. Buyers report a large footprint for shallow counters, and the glass carafe sits on a hot plate. Best for households where one person drinks lattes and another wants standard drip. Not for small kitchens or buyers wanting thermal heat retention. Most versatile single machine at this tier. Halfway through, If this is saving you from a bad purchase, hit like and drop your coffee budget in the comments. I'll reply. Tier 3. Premium Coffee Makers. $200 to $250. Product number 5. Shark Ninja Hot Cold Brew System for $229.99. Most premium drip makers stop at hot coffee. The Shark Ninja adds dedicated cold brew. Key specs: 10-cup thermal carafe, hot and cold brew systems, 5 sizes, 4 brew styles, smart basket auto recognition, 2-hour cold brew cycle. Reviewers note the cold brew cycle finishes in 2 hours versus traditional 12-hour immersion. Buyers highlight the smart basket auto detect adjusts brew temperature based on which basket is inserted. What you need to know. Reviewers flag the cold brew is concentrated and needs dilution. The frother sits stationary out of travel mug reach, and replacement parts are Ninja exclusive. Best for households drinking cold brew in summer and hot drip in winter from one machine. Not for K-cup convenience seekers or daily latte makers. Cold brew in 2 hours changes the morning math. Product number 6. Ninja DualBrew Pro Specialty for $239.99. What if the K-Classics pod convenience and Ninja Specialty's carafe versatility lived in one machine? The Ninja DualBrew Pro answers that. Key specs: 12-cup glass carafe, K-cup pods and grounds, 4 brew styles, 13 sizes cup to pot, integrated frother, fold-out paper filter, separate reservoirs for pod and carafe. Reviewers consistently report the DualBrew Pro replaces both a Keurig and a drip, pods for solo, carafe for guests. Buyers highlight the dual reservoir design keeps pod brewing from depleting the carafe tank. The trade-offs. Reviewers flag the frother is hand wash only. Buyers report a tall, 15-plus-inch footprint that won't fit under standard cabinets, and the paper filter is cone shape specific. Best for households juggling K-cup convenience and carafe brewing without owning 2 machines. Not for counter-limited kitchens or filter flexibility buyers. 2 machines in one. Done well. Tier 4. Luxury Coffee Makers. $500 to $700. Product number 7. Ninja Luxe Café Premier 3-in-1 for $599. This is it. This is where coffee maker becomes coffee bar. Key specs: 3-in-1, built-in conical burr grinder, hands-free auto frothing wand, assisted tamping, proportional integral derivative, 196 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 15-bar Italian pump, stainless steel. Reviewers consistently report the hands-free frother is the genuine differentiator. It auto-adjusts temperature and texture per drink selected. Buyers highlight the built-in grinder eliminates a separate grinder other prosumer machines require. Here's where it falls short. Reviewers flag the portafilter is 51 mm instead of commercial 58 mm, which caps upgrade paths. The rear-mounted water reservoir requires moving the machine to refill, and milk system cleaning demands a daily 5-minute purge. Best for households wanting espresso, drip, and cold brew from one footprint. Not for purist baristas wanting 58 mm portafilters or minimal cleanup. Most versatile luxury machine here, by a wide margin. Product number 8. Breville Barista Express for $674.99. If the Luxe Café is a Swiss Army knife, the Breville Barista Express is a scalpel. One job, done perfectly. Key specs: built-in conical burr grinder with dose control, 58 mm commercial standard portafilter, 15-bar Italian pump, proportional integral derivative temperature control, microfoam manual steam wand, brushed stainless body, dose grind into portafilter, pre-infusion. Reviewers consistently report the 58 mm portafilter and dose control grinder produce shots indistinguishable from commercial cafe gear. Buyers highlight the manual steam wand, rewards practice with true latte art microfoam. The honest truth. Reviewers flag the drip function is missing, so a separate brewer is needed. The single boiler blocks simultaneous shot and steam, and the plastic water reservoir clashes with the stainless body. Best for buyers committed to learning espresso and willing to keep a separate drip maker. Not for all-in-one seekers or those needing simultaneous shot and steam. Gold standard prosumer espresso and nothing else. All right, the winners. Best value, BLACK+DECKER. Entry-tier thermal carafe solves the scorched coffee problem cheaper drip makers ignore entirely. Best for single serve, Keurig K Classic. Fastest hot start brew in this lineup. Sub 60-second cup before you even sit down. Best multifunction, Ninja DualBrew Pro. Only machine here that genuinely replaces both a Keurig and a drip without compromise. Best premium pick, Breville Barista Express. 58mm commercial standard portafilter and dose control grinder produce true cafe-grade espresso. Skip this. Shark Ninja. The Ninja DualBrew Pro adds K-Cup compatibility and more brew sizes. Cold brew alone doesn't justify losing pod convenience. My personal pick, Ninja DualBrew Pro. Pod convenience, carafe flexibility, separate reservoirs, integrated frother. Most useful single coffee buy in this entire lineup. All 8 links are in the description, organized by tier. If this saved you from a bad coffee maker buy, smash subscribe and drop a comment with which one you're going with. I reply to every comment. See you in the next one.